What's up, everybody? Sunday. How you doing out there? What's going on tonight? It's been a lovely weekend thus far. Let's see. What we got in here? We had LVD come in. Happy birthday, Rick. Nice and early. I appreciate that, man. Really do. Thank you so much. Start us in the house. Glenn, thank you very much, man. Juji said, happy birthday, Rick, for tomorrow. Thank you very much. We will be streaming tomorrow. Big party tomorrow. Big party. We're going to party tomorrow, so make sure you're ready for that. T-Bird, what's up, brother? There you go, Juji. Gloria's in the house. How you doing, Gloria? Dan Anderson, thank you much, brother. I appreciate you doing that, man. God bless you as always, my friend. Thank you, buddy. T-Bird, there he goes. He's got a boba tea and a ham stick. There you go. The Stu Petty knows. What's up, Rick? Do. That's how we do around here, man. Oh, let's see. There you go, Juji. She had slayed the day on your rockin' birthday. I'm going to try. We're going to chill out, and then, like I said, we're going to go ahead and we'll be doing a stream around 8 o'clock tomorrow. I'm going to play through the entire Until the Bitter End album tomorrow night. No requests at all. Just Until the Bitter End songs all the way through. And no requests tonight either, so I don't know what people are. People can't read already, it looks like. But hey, Kenny, what's up, buddy? New to the chat. Good to see you, brother. Harvey says he's still asking about that Weed Eater band. I think I paid $2. Send that before my YouTube crash. I've used the Weed Eater when I was a kid. Yeah, we had a lot of weeds back in the day. I've never heard of a band called Weed Eater, but I know what a Weed Eater is. That's for sure. Ginger Wildcat. No, this is a Jackson Dinky Reverse Pro. This is an old guitar, 1992. So there you go. There you go. It's Stu Petty indeed. Yes, I'm a Gemini. Yes, sir. Ever since I was born. Let's see, Feisty's in the house, says, for those about to speed. There you go. Goy says, oh man, I got to work tomorrow night. Oh shoot, yeah, it'd be 8 o'clock till about 10. And then, yeah, we're going to run through the entire album, and that's about it. Thank you, Dan, I appreciate that, brother. Very kind of you. I'm getting old. I don't celebrate, but hey, what the heck, we're going to try this year. Why not? Why not? All right, let's see. I got a new kind of intro song here, or warm-up song. I'm going to try it out. I haven't played it in a while. Hopefully I don't suck at it. Give it a shot. so bad on that one. I haven't played it in I played it probably like once and never again. So I'm trying to play stuff I haven't played in a while. Well, let's play something I totally know next. And we'll get ready. A lot of comments here. Appreciate all the comments. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Let's see what is going on. Juji says she requests the king. Well, tomorrow we will play the king. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you the king shall be played tomorrow. Straight white male. Thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate that. LZ says, yo, just passing through, but I hope you're having an amazing evening. Thank you for being here and existing. Thank you, LZ. Appreciate that. Very kind of you to say. Thank you, Dan. Amplitude 5, my brother. It is where it's at. SC June, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Glenn Kanamata, thank you very kindly, buddy. I appreciate that. The Rails in the house, having a happy Sunday. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Thank you, Darrell. Ford guy, how you doing, my man? Vegas Heat, hello to you. Jeremy Davis, appreciate that comment. Thank you very much. Sharir Dadvar, again, thank you very kindly there. Evan Kelly's in the house. How you doing, Evan? Thank you, Darrell. Appreciate that. If I said you should have one rig with a Floyd FRX trim, have a couple of mice functions, especially you can change tunes easy. Never thought of that. I have to look into that. Feisty, I've never heard of those things. Sounds like a lot of stuff that I don't need. I keep it very simple. I do the KISS policy. Keep it simple. You know what I mean? I keep it very simple. Kenneth Kindness, thanks, buddy. Northman, he says, Primus sucks, Primus sucks. Hey, all right. I don't love him, I don't hate him either. But there you go. GigaCat, un poquito, amigo, un poquito. Ford guy, how you doing, brother? Scotty Hoy, thanks, my man. Appreciate that, dude. Drell says that new Street Fighter Nintendo Switch is fire. Oh, shoot, man. Yeah, that Switch, too, is popping off, man. It's looking good. What was this guy? We had a fun comment already. I'm going to look at this guy. Oh, man. Haro Fong. Haro Fong got a image of a rooster. So he's a rooster. So he identifies as a rooster. And he's trying to say some gender equality stuff in my stream. Well, my buddy, if you identify a rooster or a chicken, whatever this is, I don't know what the hell. I can't help you, brother. Can't help you. People are stupid, man. People are stupid. Anyway. Fausto Flores Perez, saludos, amigo. Good to see you, my friend. GigaCat, thanks, buddy. Carnuba, hello to you. All right, we're going to really kick into an overdrive in this one. I haven't seen Jake in a minute, but this one, one of his favorite songs. That's called Murder Hornets. Let's go. we're getting warmed up now. We're getting warmed up now. I felt good. All right, and we're moving along tonight. Thank God, finally. All right, we got one more warm to do, and then we're gonna run through a bunch of songs tonight. Kind of what we did last night. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun. Let's see. Carnuba, hello to you. Kenneth kind of says Primus sucks is what Ultimate Primus fans say, brother. Also, you Shredman. Thanks. We'll subscribe. Thanks, Kenneth. Appreciate that. I have no idea because I don't know nothing about Primus other than Jerry was a race car driver and Winona got a big brown beaver or whatever. But hey, man, whatever you love in your life, man, enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Heaven knows, early burn. Don't come in here, man. It's Sunday. I'm not the nicest person on Sunday. Sundays are my day of atonement. Where I can go off, man. So be careful. Ellie Bobber says, Alice in Chains, Man in the Box. What a great tune, dude. Hell yeah. Keep listening to it, brother. Keep listening to it. Stu Petty. There you go. Bill Gates, you know that, brother. Judy says, happy birthday. This is the day just for you. Play and slay the day. We'll celebrate with you. Absolutely. Well, tomorrow we will be celebrating. Today we just pre-celebrating the night. We pre-celebrating. Sid Bear says, any new albums you listen to? No, not a one, buddy. I haven't, maybe, can't get their name, I think their name is Sundown, I think. It's got a guitar player named Gus Drax, who I'm friends with. I think their name is Sundown. That's a pretty cool record. But yeah, not too much, buddy. Ford guy knows. Keep it simple, stupid. That's how I roll, man. Every time, man. I don't want over encoming stuff. You know, I just want the easiest stuff. A guitar plugged into an amp. That's all I need. Dan says he used to love that Speckle Jackson he played on the video for Fire. What a sweet instrument. Man, I wish I had that one, brother. No, I don't. I'm looking for it. Yeah, that's actually the stone finish that Jackson did back in the early 90s. They are rare. There's one on Reverb right now. It's not the one I'm exactly looking for, but the dude also wants $1,600 for it. So he can keep his $1,600. I ain't paying that kind of money. Girl said, oh, that's the Necronomicon. Thanks, buddy. What's going on with you, man? E Black. Appreciate you out here. PP, rock on. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, Necro. He says, fast as Speedy Gonzalez. There you go. Clint Shelton, thanks, bud. Appreciate that. Some random dude or guy. There you go, man. Let's see. Where'd I go? Oh, there we go. Appreciate that, some random. Guitar John, what's up, man? Good to see you. I think Guitar John, I remember that name, buddy. I finally saw Jimmy Herring. Dude. Yeah, Jimmy Herring's dope. Sick, man. Really, really amazing guitar player. Shane Prevost, thanks, man. Thank you, Clint. Necro, there you go. Thanks, Robin. Nathaniel Rodriguez, thank you, brother. Thank you, Dan. And there I go. See, there's the comments. Did you listen to any Jerry? I sure did, buddy. I sure did. A very fine guitar player. Amazing jazz musician. And man, wow. Yeah, I saw some new stuff, you know, when his current stuff, and I saw the old stuff like from 1985 when he was at GIT. It's pretty nuts, man. Pretty nuts. Necro said, that was a warm-up? Yeah, we're still getting there. Yipsky, thanks, buddy. Nathaniel said, he said he warmed up. That's one of the best ever. I appreciate that, man. Laura Bachloon, hello, how you doing? HR, thank you. Robin, thank you. Vox Clementis, hello to you. Sid says, any favorite new albums you can recommend? That's the only band I know. I think it's I'll have to look at see if to verify this is correct. I think it's called Sundown. Sundown Band? That might be it. Yeah. It's got Gus Drax in it, man. I don't know. Maybe it's new. I don't know, buddy. I add a couple of things to my iTunes playlist and then just listen to it, and I never know nothing. Evan says King Diamond. There you go, man. Let's see. Laura Bachman. There's Laura. Kenneth says, I also like your Amadeus poster in the background. Peace out. I'll watch more. Thanks, brother. Appreciate that, man. Michael says, the only thing I want to ask you, have you ever checked out Roy Clark, Jerry Reed? Yeah, I grew up with those dudes. I grew up watching Hee Haw and stuff like that. So Roy Clark and Jerry Reed was on there a bunch of times. Glenn Campbell for sure. All great players. Roy Clark's one of the craziest, dude. The craziest. Sid Barrett, what's the history on your guitar? This one? This is from 1992. I had one very similar to this that's in a video that I play in. It's got like 376,000 views or whatever. Very similar to this. I love that guitar. I had to sell it a long time ago. This one I found in 2011 off of Guitar Center, used online. And it's been my favorite since. I have 4 more of these, though, for sure. They're great. Ryan Miller, thanks. Thank you, David. Guitarist said, not really a fan of Jimmy with Widespread Panic, but Aquarium Rescue Unit and his soul stuff spray. Yeah, it was really good, man. You could tell he's a seasoned guitar player. There's no doubt, no doubt. President Spunk, yo, dude, thank you so much for that super chat, man. Appreciate that. Very, very kind of you, man. Very, very cool. Yeah, let's see. Mr. Chemo, hello to you, buddy. Oh, this. Enter Sandman, please. You know, I wish this song would just die at this point. How many times, let me ask you the Fierce Kitty, how many times have you heard Enter Sandman in your life? How many times? Please tell me. I want to know. I really want to know. Because I've heard it a million times, and I'm about sick of Metallica. It's like unbelievable. But anyway. Mr. Cower said, watching you makes me feel like a loser. Well, don't be a loser, buddy. Be a winner. Get to work. Do something productive in your life. Get going. Don't mess around with your life. You only get one life, buddy. Work hard at it. Work hard at it, man. You can get there, whatever you're trying to do. But says, having a guitar you can change tunings easy with still a solid trim is a huge advantage to creativity. If you find what you love, you can have another guitar full like time. Yeah, I feel that, man. You guess that it's all about that money, man. No one's dropping that off for free around here, bud. And I ain't into any guitars right now, unless it's this guitar with the stone finish. I don't care about it, nothing right now. Davey, thank you, buddy. Davey says, how good do you think you are on a scale of 1 to 10? Oh, I don't know, maybe like an 8 or 8.5, maybe. I don't know, man. Never tried to. I exceed standards. How about that? In the corporate realm, I would exceed standards with my guitar playing. How about that? Barbary Embry, how you doing there? Asian Chips, thank you, buddy. 0007 Mosquito says, necesito guitar. There you go, buddy. PSY Jaquino, thank you, bub. All right, let's get moving. And we're almost done with these. Like, we're 24 minutes in. This is the fastest I've ever got my warm-ups done. I can't believe it. up now, clearly warmed up. So let's get moving onto some original tracks. I'll play what we did last night. It's called T-shirt song. So every song that I'm playing has a T-shirt that goes along with it, and we're gonna pop up every single T-shirt and see what you think. Let's get that going. So we're gonna start with the first song. We're gonna pop up Until the Bitter End. Pop that up on the chat. Check that out. We do have a really cool store, a lot of crazy stuff. So if you're into merchandise, things like that, to help the channel, we truly appreciate it. Pat Jager in the house. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Casa Friesa, hello to you. Amit Kumar says, can you check out Humanity's Left Breath or Vilsdartha and then try to play it? I bet you can't play Thal. I could care less. Could care less. I could care less what any of that stuff is. And I bet I couldn't even care less if I could play it, buddy. I play what I play, bro. And if you like it, hang out and enjoy. If you don't, go find someone else that will not play that for you. I feel it, man. It's Sunday, man. Watch out. It's Sunday. Ray Freese, my brother. How you doing, my man? Good to see you. Evan Kelly says, Mustaine just told the world the song they ripped off for Enter Sandman. I haven't heard it. Dang, man. I believe it. I believe it. Thank you, Davey. Val Kimber, what's up, brother? William Edwards asks, what's your thoughts on Eric Clapton's guitar? So I think he's amazing. He's one of my heroes for sure. Up there in the top 10. I grew up on a lot of Eric Clapton. My uncle is a huge Clapton fan. So he showed me a lot and gave me a lot of albums and stuff like that. So I appreciate that. Davey asks, who's the best guitarist? I think it's whoever you think the best guitar player is. In my opinion, it's Yngwie J. Malmsteen. Someone else might think it's Buckethead. Someone else might think it's Herman Lee. Someone else might think it's Jimmy Page. So it's really a personal thing. Who is the best in your personal life? For me, it's Yngwie. Always, always. Well, I appreciate that question. Michael Rice says, yeah, I'm playing it with this shoe got harder and harder every year. I'm not even sure who that is. David, thank you. Ex-Vegas Bud, there you go, brother. Good to see you, my man. Rihad Roshid says, I'm motivated to continue learning guitar. Now, that's the comment we like to see, man. Be inspired, be motivated, practice hard, have fun doing it, see where it takes you. Metallica121, what's up there, dude? Rihad said, I totally gave up hope, but he brought it back. Now, that's what's up there, man. Very nice comment, Rihad. Thank you, buddy. Ex-Vegas Bud says, Senor Panty Dropper never ceases to amaze. There you go, man. Carlos says he loved the melody on that song. Thank you, Carlos. That's a fun one to play. It kind of reminds me of like some Yngwie song from the 80s or something like that. I like it. Thanks, Ryan. He said, Ryan, put my guitar down and there you are. Sick. Nice, dude. Nice. Metallica says, bro, how are you doing this? A lot of hard work, my friend. A lot of hard work. Thank you, Juji. Michael Rice says, Glenn Campbell couldn't read music and he slayed William Teller. Man, yeah, Glenn Campbell was unreal, man. And still is. Ex-Vegas said, the guitar just gave me hot cocoa, tucked me in, and read me a lullaby. There you go, man. Build Program Thrive says, what? I don't know. Val Kimber says, the Magic 8 Ball is the original series. I could believe it. Osman Ahmad, what's up, brother? Good to see you too, man. Thank you, Gloria. Oh, man, just when I thought I was done with the comments. Glenn Kamada says, just amazing. I could listen to you play on that. Thank you, Glenn. I appreciate that, man. We got a good set of tunes tonight for sure. Braxton Bad, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. There you go, Vegas. Nilo DaCosto back in the house. How you doing, buddy? Mustafa, no, I sure can, man. But I do love Symphony X and Michael Romeo, man. Fantastic stuff, man. Nilo, he's back again. That's what he said. Absolutely, bud. Evan says, pick up your guitar and play lots and read theory lots, study classical music like Bach and Mozart. That's how you do it, man. That's how you do it. Vegas, appreciate you, brother. God bless you too, man. Nilo, good to see you. Chris Liggett in the house. There you go. Play the Weezer riff. I don't know. That's the hardest riff in the world, man. Anyone that can play that Weezer riff, ooh, you might as well be in Guitar World magazine if you could play that, man. Only that dude can play it, right? That's a hard one, man. Vero Kwan, good to see you there. Lex G in the house. How you doing, Lex? Great to see you, man. What's up, Skippy? Let's see. Adam Qua says, it's you. It is. Harry Webb, thank you very much, brother. My horse, Ahuri says, Robert Fripp forever. Did he pass away? I'd be hate to hear about that. Frederick Olsen, I am part Swedish, yeah. My grandmother was Swedish, yeah. So I know a little bit. Taximeket. A little bit here and there, not too much, man. But yeah, I have about 1/4, I guess. I would say 1/3 Swedish. 1/3 Swedish. How about that? Share Bear, how you doing there, buddy? My man says, please play the song. Yes, we're gonna play the song right next. I promise. Evan said he got an Eric Clapton's Unplugged music book and it's Crazy Hard. Tommy Emmanuel, Chet. Yeah, those are some Tommy Emmanuel's nuts, dude. There you go, Chris. Let's see. I think we got it. Nilo says, can you do Death Screaming guitar? I don't know about that. Yeah, that Weezer band's crazy, dude. I can't play none of that Weezer band. Timothy says, Timothy thinks I'm playing electric ukulele. Really? Is that real? Is that right, Timothy? Because you got a picture here. Oh, look at this. Look at Timothy, man. Timothy is a little baby boy in a yellow raincoat looking at a cool car. Yeah, that's your picture, man. Yeah, you're so cool, bro. You're nothing, dude. You can't even afford a good avatar picture, man. And you come here trying to snap on me? Get out of here, Timothy. Get out of here. Or respond with something nice. Because, brother, I ain't playing it tonight, man. But don't be a little baby, Timothy. Grow up. Why don't you grow up, Timothy? It's time to grow up. Get out your mama's basement. Clean up your crispy socks. And get a job. Do something. Help your mama out. Anything. But Timothy, this is Timothy. Little baby in his baby raincoat. Little yellow raincoat splashing around. Oh, Timothy. Yeah. Anyway, Teddy Workman, what's up, buddy? Skippy says, do you like coils or humbuckers? I like the humbuckers, bud. Humbuckers are good. Frederick also says, awesome, man. That's cool. We Swedes must stick together. Indeed. There you go, Lex G. I ain't playing, man. Evan Kelly said, have you listened to much Opeth? I have not, Evan. I've never probably heard that band, maybe a couple songs. Great band, great stuff that I heard. Frida, thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right, well, we're going to move on and play something. This is called Until the Bitter End. I do have an album out that came out last year, re-released, remastered. It's on my YouTube page here. It's under the Releases tab. You can listen to the entire album for free right here on YouTube. This is the title track, and we have a shirt up called Until the Bitter End, so check this out. Until the Bitter End. There you have it. That's a cool song to play. Let's see what's next on the list. Fire Within. All right, we'll switch out the shirt here. We're going to move to the Fire Within shirt here. And read these comments. Appreciate everyone hanging out. That's the... Thank you, Frida. Juji says, Sunday seems pretty trolly. That's not too bad. Just some weirdo, a couple weirdos. They have no life, They got nothing else to do in their life. Ryan Miller says, negativity brings different tones and better riffs. So be people jealous. I know, right? Hey, don't bother me, man. Honestly, I have fun with it now. I'm like, I'm to the point I don't care anymore. Try and come in here, and we're gonna get you. We're gonna get you, man. And tomorrow, the stream tomorrow is gonna have a subscriber only. You have to be subscribed for like about 20 minutes before you can even make a comment. So, because I don't even care. So we're trying to keep it real tomorrow. None of these dumb requests. Connor McEwen, thank you, buddy. Val Kimber says, you lurking and listening. There you go, bud. Glory says, hit that like and subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, everyone. We appreciate it. We're on our road to 52,000 subscribers, so we'd love to see you there. Aaron I, he says, he's lurking and lifting. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Little kid, hello to you. Corey Ware, thank you, buddy. Mohammed Saleh, thank you. False Identity says, this is so good. Your guitar playing is so good. Thank you so much, False Identity. Vince Vino Evans, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. Thank you. Freddie G, appreciate that. Evan says it's 11:36 in the morning. Dang. You guys are 14 hours ahead of us? That's a flight, man. That's a long flight. But if someone gave me the ticket to go to Australia, I'd be there in a heartbeat, buddy. I'd be there in a heartbeat. Thank you, Frida. False Identity, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. We're trying to get out there. We're trying to get there. Juji said, making my weekend here, man. There you go. There you go. Lex G said, it's 3:39 where he's at. Man, where's that? Is that, I'm not sure. It's not Europe. Europe's 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Oh, I guess it is Europe. There you go. Grace Parada in the house. How you doing, Grace? Antonio, thank you so much. Antonio Infante. Corey Ware, thank you, buddy. Aaron I says, gave you easy 1,000 reacts, buddy. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate that again, False Identity. That's very cool. Jason, hello to you, buddy. Evan says, I'm in the future and talking to people in the past. You are. We're waiting a bit. My man said, Jesse's girl. You like some Rick Springfield? He was a cute guy, wasn't he, Joe? Cute guy, man. I never knew dudes liked him that much, but it's a great song. It's not a song that I would play, buddy. I would, if you want to hear a song, anyone wants to hear their own song tonight, their own request, just go to YouTube, buddy. Just click on YouTube and go listen to the real thing. I don't have any problem with that. I really don't anymore. Judy said, oh no, my card doesn't work on YouTube. I can't resubscribe. What? No. Carlos, we'll be playing all night, buddy, so hang tight with us, man. Frida says, my first time texting you, and you really also into your talent. Thank you, Frida. I do appreciate that. Craig Cyrus says, Rick, good evening, Rick. Can you play some Dockin', man? We probably might play a little bit, man. We'll have to get to it, man. We're kind of going through some tunes right now, bro. But hang out with us, man. I'll rock some out. Dommy J, he says he's here to watch and learn. That's very cool. Carlos Sanders says, what's your name? My name's DMZ. That's my name. General Snack, have you heard Arch Enemy Wages of Sin? Yeah, I have that. I've got most of the Arch Enemy catalog on my iTunes. Very cool band. Great band. Judy says, I'm pretty sure I won't be able to be there for your birthday. Oh, no. Well, that's all right. It's all good. It's all good. Lex G's from the Netherlands. Okay, that makes sense. Scorpion Bomber says, hey, Rick, been watching since long. Can you please check out the rock band Vast? I'll try and remember that, buddy. Let me write that down before I forget, because I'll forget. Check out Vast Band. Okay, buddy. I'll try to check that out a little later on the night. I'm on vacation, so it might be a couple of days. False Identity, Deadly Beast, hello to you, buddy. False Identity says, I'm trying to learn to make music. He likes new metal and want to make that type of music. Yeah, very cool, man. You need all the tools, man. You just need to get yourself a computer. You need to get yourself a DAW, get yourself a drum machine of some sort, like Superior Drummer, Easy Drummer. Get a keyboard, some keyboard stuff. Get a little 25 key keyboard, MIDI keyboard, so I can record basses and things like that. It's a lot of stuff you got to use, man. But, Saturdays are the days I can really delve into that false identity. So if you make sure you subscribe and come back on a Saturday, I can show you what I use and show you how I do it. Let's see. Grace says Arch Enemy is great. Yeah, I saw them in 2003. We played with them at the Bang Your Head Festival. Fantastic. So good, so good. Guillermo Henrique, buenas noche, amigo. Good to see you too, brother. Tommy J said he just started his channel, and I documented how bad. It's like, hey man, that's how that's a good thing to do, man. I tell people that a lot, just to record yourself playing. Record yourself now, and then record yourself in 30 days, and come see how much you've improved. Tommy J, if you're looking for some like a little to speed it up, go to my channel and check out the exercise that every guitar player should know. I have a video. It's a simple exercise, 20 minutes a day for 30 days, and I guarantee your guitar playing will change a little bit more. All right, with that being said, we're going to move on to The Fire Within. This tune is one of the biggest songs I ever wrote in my life. There's a video here on YouTube of it, 376,000 views. It charted in Japan. It's been played across a lot of radio stations around the world. That's a big song for me. And we have a shirt pinned to the channel right now, The Fire Within, so let's do it. was The Fire Within. That's a cool song. I was feeling good there. All right, what's next on the list here? All right, speeder it is. All right, we're moving along. The Fire Within shirt is going away, and the speeder shirt is going up. And I appreciate everyone hanging out with us tonight. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Use VHS as your tattoo Deftones. No, that's a band logo from the 90s, and that's a Eye of Horus from Egypt. Let's see. Mike tweeting in the house. There you go. He says, watching you play makes all my excuses BS. I feel that, man. Good to see you again. Grace, yeah, okay, I remember that. Okay, I think I went too far back. Null says, bro, I wanted to request. I was about to ask if you could do Doom's Gate, the original. I'm not even sure what that is, buddy. Evan Kelly says, Rick's too chilled to tell you something about the OG Archer. No, yeah. I mean, I actually had lunch with Angela Gossow and Amatz. It was cool, man. And then on top of that, Jorn Landa walks up and he's hanging out with us too. Like, wow, I almost got Jorn to sing on my album. But yeah, it was very cool. The cool thing about going to playing festivals and stuff is you can meet everyone just like that. Very easy. But that was a cool time. Bang Your Head Festival 2003, Germany, Ballingen, Germany. What a place. Let's see. Null says, but you put a rule for no request. This is true, but I wouldn't have known what your request was, to be honest. No, but he says, okay, this is better than Doomsday. Well, I appreciate that. Grace, I've never played any deathcore. No, death metal maybe a little bit, but not deathcore. Android A, thank you so much, buddy. Kelly Cat, hello to you. Null said, what's that song called? That's The Fire Within, buddy. Sterling said, was not expecting to stumble across this, but I'm very glad to see you here, Sterling. Appreciate that. Luis Armando Rivera, hello to you, buddy. Sam likes YT, thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Dami Jai says, dude, those trills are effing blowing my mind. Mind blowing. There you go, buddy. Glenn Kamada, thank you. Sam likes it. He said, that's a banger for sure. Null says, man, I played on my Amazon Alexa. You can, yeah. My entire album is on Amazon Music. So if you have Amazon Music, Null, you can listen to the whole record if you like. Alice Nutshell, thank you so much there. Got some Russian name there. Asker 1966, thank you, buddy. Spasibo to you. Thanks, Null. Let's see. Okay. Glenn, thank you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Lex G said, damn, missed this. Glad I'm awake. There you go, buddy. Null said, it's super loud. Yeah, heavy metal is loud. Gots to be. Joshua Kaki, thank you, bro. Null said, oh, no, wait, it's super long. Okay, it's that too. He said, this dumb voice thing, yeah. Alexa, play Rick Renstrom, The Fire Within. There you go. LD, I do watch Formula. I've been watching Formula One since probably 1976 is the first one I can remember watching when I was a little kid. Osman, thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Ginger said, can you play a new level or a god dang? I never heard. I don't know what that is, Ginger. I'm not sure what you're talking about there. And also, at least after every cool song like this, there you go, buddy. Chris Liggett, there you go. Oh, right on. No, appreciate that, man. Thanks, Drew. Ray says death metal is great too. There you go. Also, I turned this up. I turned it off accidentally. Sorry, people. No worries, dude. No worries. Hacks Tester now says I can't stay long. I have to work. Just want to say thank you for your help in my setup. Now working playing live and gave me a push to play. Well, that's awesome, Hacks Tester. Great to hear it, buddy. Great to hear it. Drew, this is a Jackson Dinky Reverse Professional from 1992. They're hard to find. There's a couple on Reverb right now, but they're quite expensive. 2 cents to you. Said, I'm currently hanging upside down on my bunk bed eating a hot dog watching you. Thanks for your entertainment. Appreciate that, man. Enjoy the hot dog. Claudia, hello to you. Mr. Paleface, now Jackson, buddy. Disease, what's up, dude? Little kid, I don't know. That's a piano song. Who's playing on guitar? I only know the part of it, probably. I don't know the first couple of notes, man. I barely know it on piano. Rashid, what's up, bro? I thought about giving up guitar learning, but you inspired me to continue. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate that. No, ask any custom guitars. No, I have any. I have all these stock Jacksons, stock Charvels, stock Fenders. No, nothing. I would love for Jackson to make me one. That'd be sweet, man. That'd be sweet. Let's see. LD, thanks, buddy. Appreciate you, man. He says, through the Michael days, even some process. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Senna was my favorite for a long time. Nicky Lauda was one of my favorites. KK Rosberg, Michael Schumacher, Nico Rosberg is one of my favorites. Yeah. Currently it's George Russell and George Leclerc. Those are my two favorites right now. And also, it's just Doom music. Just look it up. Oh, from the game Doom, because yeah, that dude writes some sick stuff, man. That guy's sick. I played all the Doom since I was a little kid, man. And the most recent ones, he's been playing some fire soundtracks, man. John Account, hello to you. Samuel Moraes, hello, buddy. No problem, little kid. Sorry, I only know Frisco knows that. Evan said, Rick, you need a tattoo Jackson Deacon Verbose on your thigh. Most asked question. I know, right? I need a flashing sign or something. John says, hi, how long have you been playing guitar? I've been playing for 27 years, John, a long time. Null says, are you gonna go live in Jefferson County? Could be. If there's a place to play and I got a show, yeah, I'd play anywhere, really. Hack says he's getting a custom Jacks under $1,500. That's pretty happy. Yeah, that's a good deal. It's a real good deal. Some of those I put a Jackson together when you used to have a thing you could configure your guitars. Made it just like this. It's gonna be like $3,000. I was like, no thanks. I'll stick on it. Judy said it's a good idea to have a members only stream from time to time. Yeah. I don't know about members only, but because we only have so many members, and I don't know when people can put. But yeah, I think we'll do some of the more of the subscribers only things for sure to keep some of those trolls out. Ashley King says, amazing. Do you love the talent and the ability to adapt? Thank you. Can I see some blues shredding? How about quick blues shredding? Alice Nutshell, my favorite band is Judas Priest, probably. Ex Put-in-Bay, yeah, I've been to Put-in-Bay back in the day. There actually was a place, a real nice club out there in Put-in-Bay, I think it was. Yeah, a long time ago. John Account, thanks for that super chat, John. Appreciate you, bro. He says I subbed to your channel. Thank you so much, buddy. Much appreciated. All right, we got the chat covered. Let's kick it into Speeder. We got the shirt on the chat here, currently pinned. This is called Speeder. It's a super fast song. Make sure you take care of yourself during this one because it gets bumpy. So if you're driving, slow down. If you're seated, buckle up. If you're flying, autopilot. If you're brushing your teeth, watch where you brush because it's going to get crazy. Speeder done. Hope y'all safe after that one. That's a crazy tune. That was feeling pretty good. What's next on the hit list here? Storm Rider. Oh, we're moving and grooving then. Let's see. We're going to swap the Speeder shirt out for the Storm Rider shirt because that is next on the list. And thanks everyone for hanging out. Make sure if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please make sure and subscribe. We put videos out every single day, go live 5 times a week. We have a great community here. So make sure you subscribe. And you know what I'm shredding? We're on our way to 52,000, so it'll be amazing to see you along with us. Let's see what we got here. A lot of comments on that one. All right, remember we started there. Chris Liggett, thanks, brother. Ashley King says, hell yeah, man, loved it. Thank you so much. Disease, I don't know, no Death Clock, dude. I watched a couple episodes. That's about it. It's pretty funny. You're welcome, Ashley. Brody, the Super Shredder. What's up, brother? Good to see you. I see that I think y'all moved in now. He said he is sore. His parents put him to work, man. So I feel that, man. But I'm glad, man. I hope once y'all moved in, you'll be back in action, man. That's awesome. John Account, good to see you, buddy. Judy said, I'll find a way to be a member again. You all be a member to us, but yeah, no matter what. Brody, I'm doing good, man. I hope y'all doing good out there tonight. Let's see. We got Stardust posted Brody's channel. If you don't know Brody the Super Shredder is, make sure you check him out. Another great young shredder in town on YouTube here. Plays a lot of the old stuff, a lot of the new stuff. Great personality, really doing well. We appreciate him. So make sure if you can click on that link to Brody's channel, give him a subscribe. We'd appreciate that. Julian Vasquez, hello to you. Nicholas Marcos, thank you. Rudy Raquete, thank you. Juji, yes, how's that Speeder t-shirt looking? It looks fantastic. The graphic came out beautiful. It's amazing looking. I'm going to try and wear it sometime this week. Rehad said, you going to leave? He'll catch you live again. Good to see you there. Tyler Shepard now, man. We got all the shredders up in here tonight. He knows what's up. Speeder, what's up, buddy? Hey, tell your mom and dad I Facebooked them that Storm Rider track for you. So I sent it to them both because you never know. Sometimes one person hits me up more than the other and then vice versa. But I sent it to them both. So make sure you tell them, Tyler. Rudy, thank you, brother. Evan said, my face just got melted off. I feel that. Lisa Anderson, how you doing? Thank you. Good to see you. Tyler said, such a great one. I appreciate it, Tyler. Now we also got Tyler's channel. Make sure you check out Tyler. He's another young super shredder. Okay, these kids are shredding it up. You can put me out of business real soon, man. But make sure you check out Tyler. If you can click on that link if you like what I do, you love what Tyler does. He shreds it up. He actually plays some of my songs too, which is unbelievable. I've never seen anyone in my life attempt one of my songs, and Tyler's like what are you on, 3 songs now? I don't know. But check him out. Make sure you click on that link, give him a subscribe. We'd appreciate that. Kalala knows that toothbrushing. Gotta watch out. Just because of you, Kalala, I gotta put that out there. Let's see. Emmanuel Silva says, you play on the DVD with Rob Rock. I do, brother. He said, I remember you. Hugs from Brazil. Boa noche. Obrigado, Emmanuel. Thank you, my friend. Gloria's got that information. Hit that like button and subscribe button, people. Let's go. Gabriel, thank you, bud. Warheart, thank you, brother. Good to see you tonight. Disease says, if I get to the Golden Gates, I hear Rick playing in the background. I know a devil is playing a trick on me. I hear you, brother. I hear you. Andy Saputra, thank you, my man. Thank you, Juji. Shauna Dway, hello to you. Tyler knows. Until the bitter end looking thing. What is that? Oh, that is the Until the bitter end. Oh, wait, is that the Speeder? I can't read. I don't even know what emojis we have anymore. Glenn Kamada, thanks, brother. Thank you, Regina. Dami J, he's like, oh, man. Gabrielle said, you killed it again. Thank you, brother. Juji said, smoked like a southern barbecue. And I love some barbecue. Kalala, thank you so much for the jewels. That's awesome. Appreciate that. Disease says, sub. You won't regret it. Indeed. Sean Wink, am I a fan of Pierce guitars? I've played them. They're very, very nice, but I've never bought any. But one of my favorite guitar players, Al DiMillo, was playing them for a while. But yeah, they're fantastic guitars. I got nothing but love for them, but I would never play them personally. I mean, as my main guitar. If I could have one just to have, it'd be nice. Access said, God bless everyone and be kind. Absolutely, brother. Mateus Mignon, hello to you. Eduardo says, man, that guitar looks fire. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. You're welcome, Tyler. There you go, Kala. Kala beat me on Tyler's leaderboards, and I was upset. I was upset, Kala. You beat me. I was so close. I've never been #1 in my life on Tyler's live stream, and I finally made it, and here you go. That's awesome. I appreciate that. I wish I had those leaderboards. I can't get them yet. Null said he back. His internet went out. Shoot, dude. Well, good to see you back, brother. Rick Patron, obrigado, mi amigo. Emmanuel said, subscribed. I find you on YouTube finally. There you go, brother. There you go, Tyler. Straight Cushion in the house. What's up, Straight Cushion? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. Well, we got the chat moving and grooving now. I like when I can get through the chat in a expedient amount of time. So this next tune, we got it posted up. The T-shirt is posted on the chat here. It's called Storm Rider. That's the name of the song. Tonight is called T-shirt Song Night. So if it's got a song, it's got a T-shirt. And here it comes. It's called Storm Rider. You know, everyone's got the storms in their life. So you got to be a storm rider and ride the storm every single day. Let's go with the Storm Rider. cranked it down. That's a good one. You know, I was tripping out, man. I got so many shirts. I don't remember what songs we got. We got to sneak a song in here. I got to write this down. We got to do Shadows next. I didn't do Shadows tonight. So we need to crank that one out. Let's see. I got to find the Shadows shirt. My goodness. Shadow. So, I mean, we have a lot of shirts. We have a lot of shirts, a lot of songs with a lot of shirt names. Crazy. All right, let's knock that one out next. I forgot to play that one. All right, where we got? All right, we're going to move the Storm Rider shirt away and put the Shadow shirt in. And that's the next one we're going to do. Thanks for everyone. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I truly appreciate it. And let's see what we got here. Kala sent some more. Jules, thank you so much. Floating Hearts, I appreciate that, Kala. Remember that. Straight Cushion was in the house. CK, thank you so much, brother. Good to see you there. And also, he's been feeling sick right now because he's been coughing a lot. Shoot, dude, you gotta watch out, man. Drink some water. Maybe get some medicine, man. Hopefully you get no cold or nothing. Renu Dalal, thank you so much, buddy. Tyler said, I need to learn all the songs to get all the shirts. There you go. Make it a goal. That's a lot. I thought we had more shirts than I expected here. But man, we gotta make a Symphony 40 shirt, I guess, somehow. Throw it in there. Death735, hello to you, buddy. Kermig's in the house. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Judy said, may as well be a concert, bro. I feel that. That's how we do. We put a concert on every night. We try, at least. Judy said, Tyler trying to turn it into a quest, indeed. Gotta hook it up. Straight Kush said, it's a concert to me, just not as expensive. I feel that, man. I feel that. Luke Trepp, thank you so much, my friend. Matthew Partain, how you doing, buddy? Thanks, Luke. Appreciate you, man. Mark said, he literally is the best picking I've ever seen. Thank you, Matthew. I appreciate that very much. Ricky Worthington, thank you, buddy. Looks like he's a loss for words. I feel it, man. Thank you, Ricky Worthington. That's Straight Kush like badum tisk. There you go. Luke said he needed to get back playing a guitar. Absolutely, buddy. Why you stop? I know I stopped for 5 years. Everyone's got a reason, but there's always a reason to get back to. You know, when you find the time, you have some fun. That's what matters the most. Lisa said this vertical stream just kicked her out. I say what? No, I know. If you swipe the wrong way, get crazy. Tyler said Rick made that one super fun. Yeah, that's a good one. A lot of cool stuff to do in that one. A lot of cool stuff. Put a lot of little Easter eggs in there too. Eric Nelson, nowadays, buddy, maybe about 15 to 20 hours a week. I don't have as much time as I used to when I was a little kid practicing this stuff, but yeah, good. Under 20, just about 20 hours a week for sure. No, yeah, on my album, yeah, there's like five vocal songs on there. Thanks, Ricky. Olivia, I don't take requests particularly. No, it just depends. If it's something I know, yeah, we'll check it out. I'll play it. But if I don't know it, I just have to move on because, yeah, but I feel that. Luke knows. He went off. Glenn says, you truly inspire me. Facts. Thank you, Glenn. Ricky says, that was awesome. We have the same name. Absolutely, brother. You got the best name. They called me Ricky when I was a little kid, for sure. The older I got, the Y came off and just became Rick. But there's some people in my life still call me Ricky. Don't get me wrong, man. And I don't mind it at all, honestly. FAFO, he said, to come in you was there. All right. Osman, thanks, buddy. Straight Cushion, Storm Rider. That's what I'm talking about. Tommy J says, I'm just sitting here looking at my guitar inspired, and yet I don't want to click away. I feel you, brother. I feel you, brother. Sir, thank you. Thank you for that super chat, Ricky. Much appreciated, brother. Very, very kind of you to do so. Eric Nelson, just curious, you're awesome. How often do you practice? Yeah, like I was saying, I do 15 to 20 hours of practice a week is all. But it was when I was young, when I was a kid, 15 years old to 18, 6 to 8 hours a day, constantly practicing. That's where all my practice came in. Also, mini concert, it pretty much is, man. We just missing the lights, the smoke, and all the cool stuff, and real instruments. But we do what we can. Yeah, BMWC. Okay, you remember you were here last week too. Good to see you again. Ricky said, I appreciate this. I took a lot of edibles. It was too high, so this was very much needed. There you go, buddy. We'll keep you like grounded there. Omar Nino from Colombia. Muchas gracias, amigo. Good to see you. Tyler said, thought I heard the fire within it. There you go. Well, let's see. Also, it's so laggy in the stream. Your internet must be tripping, Holmes. I feel it, though. Emmanuel Silva says, you play acoustic too? I do play acoustic, yeah. Usually on Saturday nights we do. We were supposed to play last night, but we ran out of time. Time flew last night. It was amazing. Time's not flying as much as it was last night. It was amazing how fast time flew. Let's see. And also, okay, I'm going to go look up Sermons on the list and request them to try and stay on. There you go, buddy. Peggy Hecky, buena noche to you. Omar says, you are pure energy. Thank you, brother. Muchas gracias, amigo. Anderson from Brazil. Buena noche. Steve Austin, what's up, brother? He said he wasn't ready. I feel it. No, so it's just the air quality in my ear. I feel that, man. What's next? Oh, so Shadows was next. Usually don't play this one this late. Man, I forgot we had a shirt for this, so we playing all the shirt songs. Where is Shadows anyway? Sheesh. Shadows up here. All right, Shadows. All right. So we got the shirt on the pinned up on the screen there. This tune is called Shadows. So make sure you step in, step out quick, because it gets wild in there. shadows. Hope you stayed safe from the shadows. That gets crazy in there. Very crazy. All right, we got that one. All right, we're moving along tonight. Let's see. Next up. All right. One of my favorites to play is Voltage time, everybody. Those who know, Voltage is coming up. So let's get that ready. Let's get that shirt. This is one of my favorite shirts. I bought this shirt for myself. I love this Voltage shirt because I love Doberman Pinschers. They're my favorite dog. Unfortunately, I can't have one. I live in an apartment complex and it's a little too big for an apartment. When I'm rich and famous, though, I'm getting me a Doberman and a mini pin. There'll be a brothers. We're gonna hook that up. All right, thanks for hanging out with us, everyone. Appreciate the comments. We're gonna run through these and get ready for the next tune. The Voltage shirt is up on the chat here, so make sure you check that out. Let's see, K-Dog, what's up, brother? Hope you're doing good, man. Hope you're feeling good. And staying that clean, man. Good to see you again, brother. Appreciate you hanging with us, man. Let's see. I think I missed that comment too. I apologize, K-Dog. Sometimes I miss a few, but I try and go back. Christian, hola to you. Matt Sandoval, hola to you as well. Steve Austin, hope you got to see what I got on that, man. Appreciate you. David Bros, how you doing, my man? He says, keep rocking in the semi-field. I hear you, man. It's getting crazy out there. Gloria said time flew so by. Yes, fast so yesterday. I know. Before I knew it, it was like 11 o'clock. I was like, well, shoot. I'll go sit on the couch at this point. Matt Sandoval, hola, amigo. Spasibo to my friend Chinggis. How you doing, Holmes? Steve Austin, there you go, brother. Emmanuel Silva, obrigado, mi amigo. Lipe Pereira, thank you so much. Thank you, Steve. Someone, appreciate you, brother. Dami said, I just got over the fear of just posting vids. I had a troll tell me, I play like a 2-year, I've been struggling since. Oh, man. Never worry about those people, man. Just, YouTube gives you a lot of tools to mess with. So if you ever see something like that, man, I know it hurts. People are out there are there to want you to hurt. They want you to feel bad for yourself. Don't ever feel bad for yourself, buddy. Those people are worse off than you, and they have no life at all. So make sure all you do is you click on that comment and you say hide from channel. That means they'll be gone forever. They can never see your channel. They can't post on your channel. Dami J. So do what you do, man. And that's it. Lila Palacios, hello to you. No one saw it, said play like a 3-year-old. Step it up. It's all good, man. YouTube provides a safe platform for anyone that wants to showcase or share their skills or whatever they got, And it's unfortunately they also let trolls just make accounts left and right. But you can delete those comments. You can hide them from your channel. Don't ever worry about them, Dami. Just do what you do and have fun doing it, man. Thank you, Lila Palacios. Appreciate that. There he goes. My spasibo to my muchos gracias, amigo. Crackerware, hello, bud. Thank you, Chinggis. Tyler Shep got that. There you go, brother. Davi Lucas says, bro, so much better than me. You're insane. Appreciate that, brother. Straight Cushion got it right here. Ignore the trolls. Usually, they're the most insecure critics. They're not even critics. They're just insecure losers. But he says, be yourself and improve, then you'll master your craft. Ain't that the truth, man? Good job. We like it. Crackerware, GTSY means good to see you. If someone say, if you ever see that. Lila Palacios, where did I play? I play right here. In my office, my office/studio. I would love to play out in the world again, though. But it costs a lot of money. We're trying to raise that money. One day we might get there. We keep working. Thanks, Jason M. Appreciate that. If you're like having fun in the chat and you're enjoying the tunes, be like Jason M here. Subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 52,000 if we didn't make it there already. Well, we'd love to see you along with us. Evan said he did have a ripping sideburns back. Yeah, man, I was cranking out them Elvis sideburns, man. That's some crazy ones. I kept having fun with my facial hair back then. Now it's just a full beard, I keep it just full. Blake Horton, hello to you, buddy. Cracker said, this is some of the coolest it's ever seen. You should be famous as F, man. I appreciate that, brother. We trying hard, buddy. No one says, really enjoy the sweet picking and the finesse strums, though. Bro plays with style. Thank you, no one's. Ciao Tomazoni says, keep ripping. This is groovy. Thank you, brother. Oh, shoot. Juji just got the speeder shirt. Nice. Very nice. Zachary Younger, thank you. Thank you, Jackson Watson. Appreciate that, Lisa. Lila Palacio, thank you. Evan Kelly knows the Do song coming up. Absolutely. Chingus, thank you, buddy. Toothless Project, not particularly, buddy. If I know it, I'll play it. If I don't, we move on. And Juji said she bought the 4x4 sticker. Yeah, that's right. Those things were looking nice. I was curious about those, too. Osman Ahmad, there you go, brother. Good to see you. There you go. Okay, now Juji got the voltage. Hey. That looks European and French. There you go. My man says, obrigado, amigo. He's doing pretty good for being in Russia. He knows all the Spanish languages, man. Bunny Shredder, good to see you. Much love to you. Thank you. Emmanuel Figueroa and Patriotic Idiot, hello to you. Puram, appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. La Forest knows, keep doing you. Absolutely, that's how we do. Toothless says, play a face melter. You came at the right time, my brother. You came at the right time. We about to really rip some faces on this one. Actually, the one after this is even more face melting. My gosh. I'll get you 2 in a row. 2 in a row face melters. Tyler Carter Drummer, what's up, man? Good to see you there, buddy. Try Rye Bread and back in the house. Good to see you again, man. It's been a while. Fabian Torino, hello to you, bro. Gaston, hola from Argentina. Muchas gracias, amigo. Good to see you. All right, this next tune is it's T-shirt song night. So on the screen, in the shop right now, we're showcasing the Voltage T-shirt, and this song is called Voltage. It's one of my favorites to play lately. So check this out, Cranker. Voltage. Hope you enjoyed that one. That's a real fun song to play. And it's a very cool shirt. That's the one I purchased. I have this exact shirt sitting in my bedroom right now, and I'm going to wear it pretty soon. But that was Voltage, everybody. We're going to move on to the next track. Now we're going to really go nuts. We're going to switch out the shirt here. It is T-shirt song night, everybody. So right now we're going to go on to Chaotic Calm. Those who know Chaotic Calm know. Those who don't are going to find out. All right, appreciate everyone here. Let me see what we got. Hey, Chingas knows Rock Me Amadeus. DJ Nocturnal says, can you play Too Many Notes by Steve Morse? God, I wish, dude. That's a fantastic song. It's probably one of the best Steve Morse songs, craziest songs you ever hear from Steve Morse. I don't know anyone that can play it, honestly. And I know a lot of people. And I don't know anyone that that have tried to play that song. I got none of love on that one. No, man, Steve Morse is the man. And that tune, I heard that tune a long time ago. I was like, whoa, dude, this is crazy. There you go, Argento. Osman says, sorry, Rick, I make this new YouTube account because my old mobile phone just broke. I don't want to miss your live stream, but no problem, Osman. We appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Ronald Zinkovitz, hello to you. Chinga says, bellissimo. Man, you know all kinds of languages, my friend. David Akeson asks, what's up, bro? He says, quiet in here tonight, Rick. Yeah, a little bit, man. It's been I couldn't stream for a week because I had to work. And then YouTube is punishing me this week. So we've gone from 30 to 40,000 to about 10 to 15,000 due to my lack of consistency. Thank you, YouTube. Hopefully next week we'll get back in action, but it's all good. It's been nice, actually, I gotta say. It's been more chill. It's been easier for me to get through the chats and play more songs, with less chatting, but tis what it is. We roll with the punches no matter what. Argento, muchas gracias, amigo. Ileco MT, there you go, buddy. Juji said, if you join the stream, please like and subscribe. Cypher Zal, hello to you. Lisa says, smash that thumbs up, please. Please do. Evan said, this should be the song you play on AGT if you get in. Fun, fast, but not too serious. Yeah, man. We'll see, man. I'll try again for next year, man. The season is in progress, and it's going to be over. So I have a contact to the casting agent. I'm going to say, hey, dude, do you know how many people come to my live stream and say, you should be on America's Got Talent? You got to tell these producers, get me on there. So maybe next year we'll do it. Dylan in the house, what's up, brother? He says, glad to see you again. He says, what was the guitar with the white border in one of your other videos? I always like seeing the different styles of guitars. White border? I'm not sure. Was it one of my recent videos? Because I usually only play like this one. Oh, I know. You're talking about the Godin. Yeah, that's my acoustic, my classical guitar. It's a Godin Multi-Act Encore. Yeah, that's got a nice white outline on the side. It's black guitar with a white outline. Yeah, that's my classical guitar. Yeah, okay. Absolutely, man. I love that one. Sunflower, thank you. There you go, Andre Ricardo. No one says, problem hiding people from your channel. Sometimes it's a misunderstanding or simply you don't like hearing it. It conditions you to think something's wrong, label troll. Yeah, it depends, man. You have to, there's a lot. I have a lot of keywords that are banned, so I'll see exactly what people say. And if I feel it's something, it's like it's not mean-spirited or something weird like that, yeah, I'll unhide it, But it's people that come in and try and be, they're not productive, like our friend was having, comments are not productive. Comments that are not productive are worthless to me. You can either say I'm good, or you can say I wish you could do this, or maybe you could do something else, or I don't know. But I like constructive criticism, if anything. If you don't like what I do, I like the constructive criticism at least, but not a non-productive comment. So if it's non-productive, you're gone completely, and you get one shot. You get one shot in this life. I've had some people come into Facebook groveling to me. Oh, bro, I'm so sorry, man. I didn't mean anything by it, I tell him, I feel that, brother, but you get one shot in this life, man. You get one shot. So make sure you take that shot and be smart with it. Don't be stupid. That's it. That's how I roll. Fresh show. Greshnik says, hey, bro, you want me to play Army of the Night? Go ahead and play it, Greshnik. Crank it up, brother. Have fun with it, man. Enjoy. Unknown, God bless you, too. Thank you so much. Pablo Adar from Argentina. Muchas gracias, amigo. Dave A said, it's good. Yeah, feeling it. It's all right, man. No big deal. Felipe Campos, obrigado, mi amigo. Let's see. Yeah, see, 99% of the time trolls are just that. We have zero tolerance for rudeness. Indeed, indeed. We ain't got time for it. Chris in the house. What's up, brother? Good to see you, my man. Hope y'all doing good tonight. Alan Gray says, thank you, Rick. Listening to show is a great way to end my week. I appreciate it, Alan. Thank you for hanging with us, man. Dylan said, I missed what you said because I was trying to find the video. Oh, sorry. Dylan, it's a Godin, Godin, Multiac Encore. It's a classical guitar. Bitmat, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Here you go, Chingus. Andre Carr's like, I don't want to look. Bitmat says, I'm in. You shred like no other. Keep being you. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Evan says, talking to Silas, I'm glad G.G. Allen stuff buggered up. Yeah, I banned that. I banned those words too, man. Ban them. I don't care. That's stupid, you know. I think, you know, people are just dumb and they got nothing better to do. And I see it because I doom scroll and I want to see what other people are doing on YouTube, you know, to see what's popular. And trolls are all over the place. It just depends. You know, when a troll basically is spinning a roulette wheel when they're doom scrolling, and wherever they hit, they're gonna try and troll there. And once they get booted from there, they're gonna spin the wheel and try again. Let's see. Tool says, congrats on finding your dream, and I give you credit, Dylan. Which absolutely, buddy. I got no talents for it, you know. Like I said, you got one shot. Either you're with me or you're not. You know, that's the thing. You're with me or you're not. And if you're with me, I got you. We got you. We take care of you. If you're not with me, we don't need you. We don't need you. I'm like that anymore. I just don't care anymore. Because people are crazy, and I don't need it. You know, I don't need the stress or the drama anymore. Stray says, do we have the fire? Yeah, we played it, bro. We played it earlier. I thought you was here for it. Bonnie Hall, hello to you. Hello to you. All right, what's next? Okay, so Cat Calm is next. We're about to blast off into another stratosphere with this song. All right, this one's crazy. And we got the shirt up on the screen there. I believe so. Cat Calm. This tune is 200 beats per minute. This is one of the fastest songs I play. It is unbelievably fast. And get ready. So hang on to your seats because this one is craziness. Let's go. SK.com right there. That thing went crazy. I got the shirt up on the screen if you're interested. That's a crazy tune. It is T-shirt song night, everyone. So in case you didn't know, what's next on the list here? All right, now we're moving to a Throne of Obsidian. We got a brand new shirt for that too, just freshly designed. So we're gonna pop up Throne of Obsidian on the chat here, and get that ready for playing. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out with us tonight. We do appreciate it. This has been a fun night so far. Where is Throne? Throne of Obsidian. All right, I got that. All right, next song is queued up. The T-shirt is on the chat there. If you're interested in taking a look at that, give it a click, take a peek, see what you think. Okay. Crusher in the house said, "What's up, Rick? Not on Graveyard tonight, actually on vacation." Me too, buddy. We on vacation together. That's what's up. Absolutely. He says, "Keep shredding." You know how we do. You know it. Mini Hoop said, "Brood doing the thing God told him to do." That's right, brother. Jason, no criticism here, just an opinion. Eliminate some of the echo in your room. Other than that, your audio is good. Well, thanks, buddy. Yeah, I probably do need some. I don't have any echo cancellation. You know, the little things you can put on the wall. I don't have any of that. I probably need to get some. I haven't heard any like major echo. I do use a pretty heavy gate on my microphone too. But yeah, there's a bit of reverb in here. That is true. That is true. And I appreciate that. I like constructive things like that. I appreciate that. Car guy, you know, it's just nice shirt. I love Mercedes. Everyone, buddy, you a friend of the channel then, man. I love Mercedes. I actually have wow, this is something I got lucky. You know, if I had a friend, I have a lot of friends around the world, and a friend of mine, he went to that the original in like 2010 when they had the Nico and Michael. I have a signed poster from Michael Schumacher and Nico Rosberg. That picture that they used, that's a pretty big picture too. And my friend got it for me. I was unbelievably. I was like, dude, you rock. But yeah, I love Mercedes. F1. I drove a Mercedes for many years. Too expensive though nowadays. No problem, straight cushion. After the show, straight cush, man. Just rewind it a little bit, and you can watch it again. It'll be replayable. Always replayable. Let's see. Lisa says she's listening, but got the dogs want out. I feel that. Tyler asks, how do the sizes run? He wants to get a zip hoodie. Oh, we got you covered, buddy. I think they run pretty small too. Small, like 4 times large or something. Chris says, how would you categorize the playing of Rick? Wicked epic would be a good. There you go, Chris. Appreciate that. Dylan says, thankfully YouTube gives you an option to block the trolls on live streams. You can click their comment and it will give you an option to report. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I have the moderators. Moderators are always at work in the background, smoking trolls all day, man. Tommy, thanks for that, brother. Juji's got it right. The pre-birthday slam jam. We getting there. Straight says, mine's getting attacked by a bear with my gun. Yike, watch out. John Breedlove, thank you. Thank you, Jacob Smith. Tyler Shep says, birthday tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow is my birthday. We'll be streaming tomorrow from 8 p.m. to probably about 10-ish. We'll be playing the entire Until the Bitter End album straight through. No requests, no nothing. Just good times. Birthday party / anniversary of the album. So if you're interested, make sure you subscribe and be notified because we'll be doing something very special tomorrow night. Slit Strider says, shredding of the guys. The light illuminates your shred axe into a unit. There you go. Appreciate that. Thanks, Straight Cushion. Osman, there you go. Thank you, buddy. Dabaco, appreciate you there. Silt Strider says, unrelenting shred pride. That's what I'm talking about. Avadomi Inferni, thank you so much, bro. Jason as well. Shoot, this makes me want to finish my Ibanez project. Tired of been up on hold for 3 months. There you go, buddy. I know I've got a Fender Ingve project that still has been sitting there for years. I need to finish up. Donald James in the house. What's up, brother? Good to see you, my man. Chris Boba said, this leaving blisters on my face. I know, you got to watch out. Thank you, Gloria. Silt Strider, he needs to wear those he needs some adult diapers for that, man. I appreciate that, man. Bitmat, appreciate you, brother. Donald James, he's kind of busy, but he'll pop in and out. It's all good, brother. Thank you, Nilo. Let's see. Thanks, Tyler. Felix Hernandez, appreciate that. Shane said he keeps getting put on timeout. There must be a reason, Shane. Think of the comments you made and then make a decision of maybe not make those type of comments. I don't know. I didn't see them. So. Bitman asked, what picks do you use? I use these only. Jim Dunlop, Delrin, 1.5 millimeter. Only those. Daniel says, you're better than I'll ever be. Super cool. Thanks, Daniel. No worries, buddy. Have fun playing guitar. See where it takes you, man. That's all you can do. Don said, you just wanted to come and like the stream. Well, there you go, brother. Sugar Tush, thank you so much. Straight Cushion said, that was awesome, man. Thank you, buddy. Cletus and Clovis in the house. Oh, shoot. He says, somebody get me a doctor, because somebody gave me a shot. Excellent work, Rick. Cletus and Clovis in the house. Got to get a shirt. Absolutely, guys. Absolutely, man. Stardust's been popping off with some crazy designs. We going wild out here, man, for sure. There you go, Juji. Shirt Song Sunday. Triple S. Last night was Shirt Song Saturday, too. T-shirt Saturday. I don't know. Trying to sell some of these T-shirts, dang it. Chingus, thank you, buddy. Evan says, Obsidian volcanic glass has no gas bubbles. One of my favorite crystals. There you go. Hopefully you like this song. Formula One Ed says, Mercedes cooking this season. Yeah, George up there, man. George is pretty much, he's just cruising, man. I think, once we get into the European leg of the season, we get some upgrades. You're gonna be seeing George and Kimmy fighting for the wins, I think. Lunatic, what's up there, buddy? Acid True from Chile, good to see you, brother. Thank you so much for hanging with us. Pan Beam, there you go. She says, hey, superstar. Back for another good. Always great to see you, Pan. Thanks for hanging with us. Thank you, Osman. Let's see. Cletus and Clovis said they're ready to party. There you go. Oh, wait, Cletus is tired, but Clovis ready to party. That's what I'm talking about. Lewis Hamilton, this is your old team, buddy. The team you left. But I love Ferrari, too. I love me some Ferrari. I love Ferrari for a long time, but yeah. Mercedes Petronas AMG is my favorite team on the grid currently. Friedrich Hernandez, I've been playing for 27 years now, buddy. Your dad, we're about to crank up a real good one for you. Jason said, well, hurry up and get that Fender. I know, right? My friend is like, one of my best friends is like, he's been getting into guitar luthery and stuff like that. So he's going to fix one of my Jacksons. I cannot get it to play right. He's going to work on that. And I'm going to have him do that Fender as well. Let's see. Leo J. Jules, my favorite band's Judas Priest, always. Oh, all right. Chris says Sugar Tush is his wife. Okay, she changed her name. I remember it was like a ballerina name or something previously. Bitmat says signature picks. I'd like to, Bat. I'd like to. Unfortunately, Dunlop, you got to buy like a ton of these. They'll make them for you, but you got to buy a ton of them. A ton of them. Honey Tap in the house. What's up, brother? Leo says, personally, McLaren. I like McLaren, too. I do. I root for McLaren. Evan Kelly knows Mark Webber. What about Oscar Piastri, Evan? That's another Australian, and he's killing it, man. He's killing it. Leo said he loved McLaren since 2016. There you go. Triple Z, thanks, brother. Dylan says, I like the Ernie Ball Project series. He uses the 1.5 millimeter. He likes the sharp edge over the other strips, but very nice. Very nice. John Doe, thank you, brother. Hey, there's Sugar Tush. Now I know. See, I don't know until I know. Cletus and Close says, Rick, your community just gets bigger and better every week. We meet some real nice folks on here. Absolutely. Absolutely, guys. I love the community here. We got a lot of great people. And we just, all have the same goal. All the same goal, I think. To have fun and enjoy what we do. And that's what's up, man. Zach G, what's up, brother? Let's see. Tim Durbidge from New Zealand. Have you heard of a band called Alien Weaponry? No, I never heard of that, man. Leo knows Oscar's been a silent killer. He is. He don't mess around, dude. He does the job, man. That's what's good. Norcorn says my Thanksgiving dinner, except what happened? It's not even Thanksgiving yet, but it'll be there real soon. Zach G knows Jackson for life. Chris Liggett, there you go, brother. STL fan, good to see you there. Frosty Flat, what sport you like so much? Formula One. Formula One's my favorite. NFL second, NBA third. Those are my three favorite things to watch. I love the Raiders for football. I love the Heat for basketball. I watch a little hockey too. Pittsburgh and Tampa Bay are my two favorites for that. We catch some hockey sometimes. Lunatic said, I've been playing guitar for almost 8 months and trying to learn the scales and all that stuff. Yeah, not too bad, man. Do you know how to play the notes? Do you know the notes on the guitar? Like if I said 5th fret is an A or 10th fret's a D, do you know the notes like that, Lunatic? Like, can you pinpoint every single note on the fretboard? Let me know if you can. I'll tell you a quick trick. Leo said he was leading the championship. Yeah, he'll be back. He'll be back. Alien Reparation, Australian metal band with a Mario influence. Interesting, interesting. Lex, how you doing, buddy? Friendly Neighborhood says, dude, you're mellow as hell. Thanks, brother. Toxic, what's going on, dude? Good to see you again. Thank you, Lisa. All right, what we got up here? We got the shirt, Throne of Obsidian. All right, time for Throne of Obsidian. This was a very cool classical, neoclassical metal piece. Well, yeah, we're going to kick this one off. The shirt is pinned to the channel right now, so check it out. This is Throne of Obsidian. Throne of Obsidian right there. Whoa, that's a crazy tune. So fun to play that one. A lot of cool changes in that one there. What's next? What's next on my list? All right, we got Requiem for the Lost Time. Oh shoot, this is one of my favorites to play lately. This one is crazy. So we'll swap out this shirt. Goodbye, Throne of Obsidian, and here comes Requiem from the Lost shirt. Check this one out. This is one of my favorites too. This will probably be the next shirt I buy. I really enjoy this one, and this is a great song. It has a lot of emotional meaning to anyone that's lost anything in their life. So. All right, well, we got a lot of comments here. I appreciate every single one of them. Let's see where did I leave off at? Yeah, let's see, Zach. I remember Zach. Thanksgiving dinner, Jackson's. Yeah, okay. Getting closer. All right, Toxic. I remember Toxic. Okay, Shell, hello to you. Lunatic says, I'm trying to learn the fretboard, but I've been busy with school and cello. I feel that, man. That's the thing, man. You know, people say, how do you get good on guitar? You got to practice constantly. Quick lessons. If you know how to play cello, then you know a scale. You know what a scale is. There's no difference. All you got to remember is a basic minor scale. A minor. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. Right? And it's every next scale after that, you start on the next note and play the exact same notes. B, C, D, so on and so forth. It's all the same notes. They're all relative to each other. It's very simple to learn. So as long as you know just the basic notes, A through G, you can get the fretboard down. Chris, thank you, buddy. Vengeance, thanks for that, man. I appreciate that. Zan Perna, thank you. Zach G, thanks, brother. Vengeance said, what song was that? That was called Throne of Obsidian, my friend. Throne of Obsidian. Chris says, we don't know exactly what Rick Renstrom is eating, but he has the memory somewhere between an elephant and Einstein. Probably. I don't know, man. I think, I'm glad I stopped doing drugs and stuff a long time ago. My mind is, I believe I've regrown some brain cells over the years after not doing all those crazy drugs back in the day. But I think, when you play music, professional musician or whoever, your mind, once you learn something, you have it down, you kind of remember it pretty well. There's stuff like people ask me, oh man, play that tune off of the Leashlaw album. I'm like, wow. It'll take me a couple of seconds to kind of think about it, but yeah. Or play that one riff from that one band back in 1987. Let me think. I can hear it in my head, That's funny though. Space Cowboy, thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Monero, hello to you. Sugar says, my muscle has much memory and will remember you. There you go. Osnan, thank you, brother. Rittenhouse, hello to you. Sugar says, I know. Lincoln Park fan, hello to you there. Rittenhouse, thanks, bro. Zach G, thank you. Osman, there you go, buddy. Lisa says, Rick is killing it tonight. Thank you, Lisa. We trying. Lunatic, thank you very much for that. Anthony Bright, how you doing, brother? He says, I'm doing well. I've been doing great, brother. Thanks. Good to see you. Sugar said, that was pleasant to hear. Sugar, I don't think you've heard Requiem for the Lost. And I know you're a classical fan. This next song is about as classical as it gets for me. It's a beauty. It's a beauty. Thank you, Lincoln Park. Pablo Pereira, hello to you. Let's see. Lunatic says, I know the musical alphabet on cello and I know my scales in 4 positions. Yeah, you should be fine then. You should be able to transfer it all. Jason M says digital or amp and cabinet. I wish it was an amp and cabinet, buddy. I do have that set up. I can't play it in where I'm at. So it's digital. It's a plug-in called Amplitude 5. And yeah, I'm using a Marshall JTM 45 with an MXR Distortion Plus and just a classic 412 1960A with GT75s. So yeah. But I do have a JCM 2000 DSL 100 and 2 Marshall cabs when I go super live. But then I might change because I got a Tone X pedal and I got this exact tone built into my Tone X pedal now. So, and all I got to do is plug that into a PA and I'm good to go. We'll see. Todd S. in the house. How you doing, Todd? Good to see you, brother. And thank you, man. Chat GPT with the Cedar Point logo. I've been to Cedar Point many a time in my life. You must be from Ohio, but good to see you, Chat. Thank you, Lisa. Eduardo Campos, Brazil. Obrigado, mi amigo. Good to see you. Buenas noche. Freedom said he just got out of the studio. We've been jamming along with you for about an hour now. Sounds great. Beef Daddy and Up and Coming Band. And I said, there you go, Freedom Firefighter. That sounds awesome, dude. And thank you for that super chat, brother. You rock, man. You guys rock out there, man. That's awesome. Straight Cushion says, Requiem for the Losses up next. Hell yeah. Straight Cushion knows. Straight Cushion knows. Thanks, Jason. Lunatic says, very similar to, but a different feeling. Makes me feel like I have two different powers. Yeah, absolutely, buddy. Zach G says, the Until the Bitter End mug is fire. Oh, yeah, man. It makes some, the company that we go through makes some excellent, high-quality products. So far, we've had no complaints, and we've gotten a ton of stuff from them already as well. I've bought personally just to have, and yeah, the quality is spot on, amazing. Lunatic says he's in Ohio. He's been to Cedar Point. It's awesome. Oh yeah, Cedar Point. If you live in Ohio, Cedar Point is the place to go. It's the best, one of the best music parks in the country. It's amazing. John K says, "What's the hardest song you can play?" Probably Yngwie Malmsteen, "Far Beyond the Sun." Probably the hardest one. My man with the crazy spiral spurkle says, "Hey, have you ever heard of the band N-Twin?" I have not. Never heard of it. Chat GBT says, "Actually, I'm from Florida, so there's a bunch of Busch Gardens guys. Hey, we're in Florida too." He says, "I'll be going to Cedar Point in the near future." Very excited. Hey, be very excited. They have the best coasters on the planet, dude. Some of the best coasters on the planet there. They don't, every year they go for something crazier and crazier. Emma says, "Can you name me a snack and a non-alcoholic drink I should get at the corner store?" Good snack. Always, Doritos. You can't go wrong with Doritos. And a non-alcoholic drink, get yourself a cherry Pepsi, bud. Those two are rock. Alan says, "You ever heard of Ghost?" I have. He says, "Has some cool albums." I don't like them. I think they're okay. If I was going to listen to something like that, it'd be Merciful Fate. They sound like a watered down, slowed down Merciful Fate to me, but I appreciate you like them, Alan. That's awesome, man. And obrigado to you, man, for being in Brazil. We love our friends in Brazil. Anti's got the message here. Rick Renstrom will be shredding the birthday cake Monday, tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And the full Until the Bitter End album will be played on the 22nd anniversary of it. There you go. Freedom Firefighter says, "Appreciate that, brother." He says, "Anything Judas Priest? What song you got, bro? Let me know. I know too many, and I don't know everything. But let me see if I know what you want. I'll throw it down for you." Redneck says, "You dig any? I love Tony. Yeah, early stuff. Tony is the best, man, for me." Freedom says, "I'd love to have a cameo on one of your tunes." I feel that, man. Alden says he likes Merciful Fate. Now, there you go. The Oath hits hard. Oath is a masterpiece, classic record, man. Classic record. He says anything I want. All right, my favorite Judas Priest is always this. I'll give you the open. I'm electric spy. All right, let's see. Zeus, what's up, dude? Good to see you again. Zach G, appreciate that, brother. Freya says, "Do you know the song For Whom the Bell Tolls?" Oh, of course. Everyone's heard it. If you love old Metallica, you know that song. There you go, Freedom. Zeus says, "Hot Cheetos and cheese or nachos?" It's gonna have to be nachos. I don't like hot stuff, man. Spicy stuff kills me, man. I'll go with some straight nachos for sure. Thanks, Chingus. Ryan Blevins, thanks, man. That was just me riffing on Electric Eye by Judas Priest.
Straight cushion. There you go, brother. I love this. Says Cletus looked just like Tony McAlpine in '81. That's what's up, man. Thank you, Juji. Eric Prodre's back in the house. How you doing, buddy? Citrine the Corgi, thank you so much. Bubs knows a fellow Mercedes fan spotted, absolutely. Chat GBC says, if I may ask, what started you playing guitar? I encourage you to pick it up. Originally, it was Judas Priest songs. I love Judas Priest, and I wanted to learn their songs. I wanted to learn Deep Purple songs as well. So I wanted to pick. I got a guitar. My uncles gave me one of their guitars, and they started showing me some Judas Priest riffs, some Deep Purple stuff, some Clapton stuff. And then I started learning how to, I started taking lessons. I started learning myself. And then in 1985, I saw Yngwie Malmsteen on TV. And that's what sent me over the edge and pushed me to pretty much dedicate my life at the time to playing guitar, was Yngwie. Jason M says he needs to get them tabs for electric. That's a beautiful song, dude. Zeus asks, Pizza Hut or Domino's? Man, Pizza Hut sucks anymore. Domino's for now. Domino's currently. There you go, Freedom. A Hill says from Cleveland, yeah, man, good to see you. Got a love for the CLE for sure. Don says, do you like tiki masala? No, I don't like that. I'm not a fan of the Eastern Indian food. I tried it once, man. I had chicken tikka. That was about the closest I could eat, man. Some of that stuff, man, just don't sit right with me. But I feel it. Cleus Close says, take these chains, the river, yeah. Take these, how's that go down? Take these chains off, take them off of my heart. Ba-da-da. Stardust says, rumor is Danny Ricardo may drive in Max's place if he gets Max banned. Ooh, could happen. Chad, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Thank you, Zeus. I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, you never know. You never know. I'd be surprised what happens. Red Bull's in disarray right now, sadly, but it is what it is, man. It happens. It happens. All right, we're moving along. Chat's cleared up. Let's go. This one's we got the shirt on the pinned on the screen here. It's called Requiem for the Lost. Let's go. This one hits hard. So if you lost someone or something in your life, this is the song for that. Let's go. else right there. That was crazy. And if you check out that shirt, it's got that same vibe. It's just got that same vibe. I love it. Appreciate everyone there. Let's see. I think we got all the shirts completed. T-shirt song day is done. We've got played all the every shirt that we have a song for. We have played it. So I appreciate everyone hanging out and listening to that with us. I think we've got maybe one more minute. I'm gonna play the song of the week, and we'll probably book it out of here after that. Well, let's see. JJ Alley, what's up? He says, "Sup, buddy? Awesome playing, bro. Your inspiration. You know the MGK songs? No. I know CLE Till I Die. That's about the only MGK I remember, and that was a cool one because I'm from that area too." Thank you, Asnan. Appreciate that. Chet DPT, you ever been to Six Flags Great Event? I've never been there. No. I've been to Cedar Point, Geauga Lake. If you're old enough in Ohio, you know what Geauga Lake was. Been there. Been to Disney, of course, Universal. Down here in Florida. Been to Busch Gardens before. That's about it. I haven't gone in a while. It's too expensive anymore. So expensive. Freedom Firefighter says his first concert was Deep Purple in St. Louis. They were right at the side of the stage in the front of the stacks, and after like an hour, he blacked out. He had to walk into the tunnel. So yeah, dude, Deep Purple played loud, man. They played real loud back in the day. I saw them in '84 on the Perfect Strangers tour. It was amazing. Lisa asked, "Rick, did you go to see a Metallica concert?" I sure did not. No, I would not pay to go see Metallica at this point. I saw some video on YouTube, and as much money as you're going to pay, you couldn't even see the stage. It was so, they had these huge TV screens up. Like if you had to be on the 50-yard line down low, if you were, this kid or whoever was taking the video was way up high, you couldn't even see it. And he probably paid hundreds of dollars for it, but it sounded pretty good. I watched, they did Blackened, which is a sick song. So I watched the video of that one. There you go, Freedom Firefighter. Hey, Hill knows it's like you're telling a story. Absolutely, man. I've lost a lot in my life, and I know many others have too. And that song means a lot to me, and it kind of honors those that I've lost in my life, and me playing is those feelings, the emotions that I bring out. Todd S got a good comment. He says Turbo Lover was an unusual priest, but overshadowed. Yeah. It's got some great tunes on it, to be honest. I mean, Turbo Lover, the song, and Turbo Lover, kind of weird, but there's some great tunes. The best tune on there, side B, last song. If you know what riff that is, you're a true Judas Priest fan. You're a true Judas Priest fan if you know what that riff is. Most people don't. Because it's the best song on that album. Straight Cushion, thank you. Thank you, Juji. Big Verity, appreciate you, buddy. Freedom says gold, studio quality. That's why I love Rick. Appreciate that, man. I sit here and I mix these songs. Like before I release them and play them on live, I sit there and mix them down. I got a real nice pair of mixing headphones. I sit there and I tweak every little inch of it until it's perfect. That's what I like. All right, Juji says she's looking forward to tomorrow. She got to shred the bed. No problem, Juji. Thank you so much for hanging with us. As always, we shall see you. Zeus is still one of the best guitarists on there, man. Thank you, Zeus. That is very kind of you saying. I appreciate seeing that. I really do. All right, Sugar Tush said divine to her ears. Now, that's what we're talking about. I thought you might like that one. Donald Dean Jr., thank you very much, friend. Appreciate that, bro. Eduardo Campos, thank you. Let's see, Luis Rivera, thank you, buddy. Freedom says, I close my eyes and crank my eyes, and this is the best stuff on YouTube, no lie. Listen to that, killer. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's one I'm definitely going to be. Once I get the money, I'll be recording that one in the studio for sure. That's a real good one there. Thank you, Chad. Appreciate that. Cletus and Clovis say, amazing, just amazing. But Clovis used to play Sonata No. 1 on violin in G minor back in the old school days. Pretty song. Oh, yeah. That's beautiful right there, man. I love a lot of those violin sonatas, man. There's some amazing pieces, man. T-Bird says he's back. He just had to drive home. Well, good to see you back, brother, and glad you're safe. Eduardo Campos, thank you. Josephine Wickard, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. You said go to AF. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Juji. Thank you, as always. Let's see. Mark Schwartz, thank you, buddy. He just says, okay. His name is Marky Mark, by the way. All right. Okay to you, too. Appreciate you. And he said, that's great. Well, thank you very much. Man. You never know. That's why I got to keep reading the comments so fast. But thank you, Marky Mark. Appreciate that, brother. Dominic Barney, hello to you, brother. Eduardo Campos, thank you. Gloria says, you got to hit that like button and subscribe button, everyone. You got to do it. Evan says, Rick, your endurance isn't praised enough. Playing one song is hard. You play for hours. Oh, yeah. That's why I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh, well, not totally ready. I'm ready to play on stage. I'm going to, if I ever get on a tour, I'm going to have to do some serious crunches and, what do you call it, bicycling and walking and get everything back up on the physical side like that, man. Because playing on stage is rough. I sweat a lot, too. A lot of the lights and stuff make me sweat like crazy, but... yeah, playing on stage it takes a lot of energy. I can sit down and chill. I got an AC vent blowing at me. I'm like nice and cool. But yeah, once we get on stage, that's when I got to really put some work in. Anti says it here. Welcome all visiting peacefully from around the world. Rock steady, everybody. Absolutely. Dominic, thank you very much, buddy. Stardust is hungry. I am too. I am ready. I'm ready for my mac and cheese. Straight Cushion says, when I listen to Rick, my stick welder will be making lightning bolts randomly on the trail. There you go, buddy. What's up, Cecil? Dominic, he says, I support your channel. Thank you, Dominic. I appreciate that, brother. Jason says, my Jackson 2x2 cabinet is from the Guitar Center in Tampa. I was happy to have it shipped up to Jersey. Nice, dude. I used to have two 4x12 Jackson cabinets. I got them for like $200. I've told this story before, but there was when I lived in Ohio, a car crashed into this music store, and they sold everything at like dirt cheap. And luckily, one of my friends like, yo, dude, someone crashed in that guitar store and had this monster sale. And I bought like $5,000 worth of guitars and amps, and I bought two of these Jackson 412s. They sounded horrible, sadly, but they were cool looking, you know. And luckily, I resold them to a friend of mine who was like, I want those, dude. Chat GPT, I wouldn't pay. You could pay me $10,000 and I would never play that song. No way. But I thank you though. I appreciate you. Cleus and Clovis dropping a super chat. Yo guys, thank you so much. He says for all the classical, romantic, and Baroque fans. Cheers, Rick. Thank you guys. Appreciate you so much hanging with us, man. Unique one. Hello to you. Hector, hello. Jonathan Taylor, there you are. How you doing, brother? Great to see you, man. Peyton Bitzel, thank you so much, my friend. Patrick, I'm late to the shred. Keep it up, Rick. No problem, buddy. We got one more good one. We got a brand new song of the week that I'll be playing next. It's heavy. It's a heavy one. Evan said he's seen Metallica this year in Brisbane for $500. Up close to the stage, early access, pre-gig drinks, Yeti tumbler. There you go. This are hooking you up. $500, man. That ain't cheap, man. A lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff, man. Let's see. Bubba Ganoush, it's a Geek Bar B-pop. I wish I could find my great B-pop, but I can't find it no more. Unique one says, I've been asking you to please play Can't Find My Way Home by Blind Faith. And I've been a loyal friend. I appreciate that, brother. I don't know it, dude. I've heard it. It's a classic. I have to listen to it some more, my friend. But yeah, I think that's a little older than even me learning stuff. But yeah, I guess it was in the 70s. I learned a lot of Deep Purple, 70s Deep Purple stuff. But I have to listen to it again, my friend. I'm sure it can't be too hard. My man says he's Galnar from Kazakhstan. Good to see you, dude. Leslie Sivadon says, what is one of your favorite bands? One of my favorite bands is Judas Priest. Poison Daggers, good to see you, brother. Cletus and Clovis are the winners. Priest song was Reckless. You guys are my heroes. No one knows that one, but it's a beauty, right? That's a great song. I have a cover of it. I've built a cover of it in my studio here, and I got a singer for it. But man, it's like I don't know. I'd like to put it out, but it's hard, man. YouTube. Every time I put a vocal tune out, it just doesn't go anywhere, sadly. But we'll see. We'll see. Bolo Mumbo, my thank you, buddy. Edward Campos knows Judas Priest. Unique One says he always ignore me. I never ignore anybody unless they're not talking anything, unless they're not talking to my language. He says, I'm always nice in the fans. Bro, can you play my favorite all-time song? I don't know it, man. I would say, and it's no offense to you, buddy. If I wanted to hear my favorite song, my all-time favorite song, you know what I'd do? I would go to YouTube and listen to it, or I'd put my headphones on and listen to it. Because I'm not going to do justice to it. So I'm going to play like 20 seconds of it, if anything, and then move on. That's the sad reality of it, man. And most people that do requests, they're only going to play a minute or so of it and be gone. So why do yourself a favor and listen to the original. Listen to Steve Winwood sing it. Listen to how the amazing mix of it is. I would, if I want to hear my favorite song, I'm not going to ask it to anyone except to go listen to the real thing. And that's the truth, man. I don't go to no one's channel and go, hey, play my favorite song. I want to hear my favorite song. I want to hear the song. There's no doubt about it. And I do not ignore. I only ignore people that say, Metallica, play Metallica or something. I'm going to overlook that real fast. Frosty Fluff says, what movies do you like so much? I have them on my wall. I can't see. You can see the Amadeus poster, Superman 2, Empire Strikes Back. Some of my top 3 movies of all time. Top 3. Bolo said, I think I missed Syracuse. You didn't miss it. I didn't get the chance to play it, man. I didn't get a chance to play it. Time flew so fast last night. It was amazingly fast. Eduardo says, music of Judas Priest. I love Judas Priest. Yes, absolutely. Immense of Uzi says, I saw Tool last year for $300. Not bad. Stardust could tell you, we got tickets for 9 Inch Nails. They were not too bad. We got pretty well nosebleed seats, but we'll be able to see the stage and hear it very well. It might have been $150 altogether. I can't remember. Yeah, T-Bird, no acoustic last night. Ran out of time. T-Bird knows I got that Mars and all cabinet. That's the best one. Eduardo, thank you, buddy. Poison Dagger, my influences. On guitar, Yngwie, Richie Blackmore, Uli John Roth, Al Di Meola, and Andy LaRocque. Those are my top 5 influences. Gloria says, people, you are missing out if you're not a member. There's videos and perks just for members that you're missing out on. So become a member today. Eduardo loves that Judas Priest, man. I'm trying to think what's a good Judas Priest song for Eduardo here. He like Jason says, yeah, the previous owner swapped out the speakers for an Eminence Texas Heat and a Swamp Thing. That's helpful. Yeah. Because whatever speakers were in there, they were pretty garbage, man. I was like, oh, what is this, man? It was like super bassy. And I was like, wow, these suck. I was like, but they looked cool. They looked so cool. I was like, Jackson speakers, wow, those are cool. But yeah, when I plugged my Mesa Boogie into, I was like, oh, nope. But yeah, back in then, I didn't know anything about nothing. I had 4 Mesa Boogie 412s with those, what were the greenback? I don't know if they were greenbacks or what. They were sweet, man. There was some sick sounding stuff, man. There you go. We have the 5150. Yeah, that'll pump, dude. That'll pump for sure. Let's see. All right, Anti's got it right there. Used to play in a band called War of Thrones. Used to play in a band called Leash Law. I love Yngwie, Richie, Uli, Al, and Andy. My top 5. So you want to play like me, you better learn those guys first. Anti also says, yeah, my former bands Leash Law, the album Dogface, and War of Thrones, Conflict and Creation. They're available on Spotify and here on YouTube. Eduardo, there you go, buddy. Hebert said, I should have gone to some concerts in the 90s when they were affordable. Yeah, I went to a few. Best one I saw was Ozzy. I saw Ozzy in Orlando, and it had Joe Holmes playing guitar, who was a student of Randy Rhoads. So it was on fire, man. That dude was on fire. Oh, Cleus and Clovis knows. That's a classic. I love that one.
That's a great one. How much longer will it take for the world to see? Tukey, hello to you. There you go, Edward. I played that one. See, Cletus and Clovis dropped that the proper request for Judas Priest, and we've nailed it. Evan likes that Hell Rider. Is there a song called Hell Rider by Judas Priest? That's probably an older one, dude. I stopped listening to Judas Priest constantly at a certain point. I know Hell Patrol. I can't remember. Straight could say you missed out on a $5 Pantera concert at the Irish Pub in '99. I feel that, man. I got to see Pantera in '95. I think it was '95 or so. They played at the place called the Edge in downtown Orlando. And it was about $10 or something like that, and it was a killer concert. The Gratitude says, "Hey brother, will you play an original?" Yes, sir. We got one left to go here. It's a brand new song. I wrote it last night. Cletus and Chloe said they paid $3 to see Cactus live in Philly. Dang, dude. $3 ain't bad at all. Dylan says, if I mention a band, I'm not requesting you to play it. Huge respect for those who can play album quality music, whether on stage or saying, true that, man. I mean, I watch some dudes, they play, that's all they do is play covers, man, and they nail them. It's cool, you know, but, you know, like I said, I don't go to anyone's stream ever and go, you know, hey, I want to hear Yngwie Malmsteen, I'll See the Light tonight, because they probably can't play it. It's a very hard solo. I guarantee if you went to every stream that's going right now, say, hey, play Yngwie Malmsteen, I'll See the Light tonight. They're like, no. They're probably not gonna know it. 99 out of 100 ain't gonna know it. Just like me, if someone says play this song, I don't know it. But 99 of 100 probably don't know it either. Toro Lover says, I'm curious. I hope this isn't offensive, but how? If you know how do you do pinch harmonics? They're simple, dude. And yes, we do quite a few of them. I'll try and remember the quickest way. Anyway, you see this area right here between the pickups? You gotta pretend this is an invisible fretboard. Like there's invisible frets that go all the way, right? So you're looking, and then of course you have to hold your pick. You have to tuck your pick in. For you have to tuck your pick in a little bit between your thumb and forefinger, so you have just enough to pick the note, and it hits your finger. It hits the skin on your finger. And what you want to do is find the sweet spot for whatever note you play. That's it, man. It's a simple trick, but it takes some practice. Once you understand the concept of it just like that, you can get it, and you'll be having fun. But just remember that there's invisible frets here, and you're looking for the octave note of what note you're playing. There you go, Eduardo. He likes that. Steve Gunner, what's up, brother? Roman Palkowski, good to see you, dude. Eduardo Campus, there you go, buddy. Green Bay, Celestian Green Bay. I think they were. They were sick, man. It had incredible sound come out of these speakers. Sadly, I sold every single cabinet one by one to make money or whatever at the time. But yeah, they were beautiful. Mesa Boogie 412s they were from like 1980. God, man, 88, 89, something like that. They were sick. Vintage. Maybe they're vintage 30s. I don't remember. So long ago, man. Gratitude. Have I ever played an Orange? No, I sure haven't, buddy. I got some Orange emulators or whatever in my Amplitude 5. And it's pretty cool, man. Not bad. You can get a different sound out of that. Edward knows Ozzy for sure, buddy. Tiber says the only concerts I can afford are at churches. Yeah, they're probably free. They probably play some beautiful music. Donald J's ever liked Anvil? No, not really, man. They were maybe like a couple tunes, man, but they were so formulaic, man. Every song was like metal on metal, this on that, this on this for this. Every song was like so formulaic at the point. I think that Metal on Metal was probably the best album they ever did. Everything else was like trying to get to that album again. I did watch that Anvil documentary. That was pretty interesting for sure. Evan said he saw Pantera last year. Very nice. Okay, Donald's name's Hell Rider is a banger pre-song, if I do say so. Hell Rider. Is that off Painkiller? I don't know. Jude, you said can't wait to hear that new song. We got it.
Okay, Angel of Retribution. Yeah, is that the one that Roy Z produced? I don't remember. I don't remember that one. I'll have to listen to it. Yeah, like I said, I think after Painkiller, I kind of just dropped off the Judas Priest train. I listened to whatever they could put out. I was like, it's all right, it's all right. But I even listened to the stuff with Tim Owens was all right. But yeah, I think Nostradamus was probably the last album I do remember getting into. That was a pretty cool record. Thanks, Gratitude. Blue Beat, have a blessed day yourself. Thank you so much. T-Bird said, actually, I take it back. In 2012, there was a concert at a local church ring Carrie Job. She was charging $25, and he didn't know. Dang, dude. Techno Print from Venezuela. Thank you so much, buddy. T-Bird knows religion's a hell of a business. It is, man. It is. Bolo says, bro, I love Santana. Possibly like 30 seconds of smooth. I don't even know that one. I know it in my head. Oh. I don't know. I have to learn it. That was pretty easy. I never tried to learn it, honestly. Evan says, Mesa Boogie, what made them not the chipboard heavy? Yeah, whatever that was, dude. It was a monster cabinet. See, I was right. Yeah, produced by Roy Z. Yeah, I do remember that. Adam, I can barely play, dude. I don't even know anymore. Nah, bro. We're talking right now, but I got another song cooking. Steve said my 412 has Celestion G1260s in them. I have some 97. Nice. I prefer the GT75s. Those are my favorite. Both the cabinets that I have the GT75s in them. I like them. Donald says Priest latest album in bed. It's all right, man. It's not bad. It's Judas Priest. That's about it, man. I didn't blow anything. No problem, Bolo. I would love to play it. I don't know it. I honestly don't know it. I can't even think about it. Jason, I want some RES 80s though. Those are nice too. All right, this is it, man. Last tune here. If you're hanging out, we appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so, because this is going to be the last song. This song probably won't make you subscribe. I don't know. Maybe it will. But it's called Intimidator. It's a brand new song. I wrote it last night for the Saturday live stream. Hopefully I remember a little bit of it. Let's give it a shot. tonight. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out with us. That was called Intimidator. It's a brand new song written last night. Not even 24 hours ago that song was written. And that's the second time we're playing it. So thank you so much for listening and hanging out. Real quick, we run through these comments. Bolo says, I enjoy your music very much from YouTube. Thank you, Bolo. Evan says, please put Hellride on your list. Intro Heavy Hooked. I listened to it. I'm sure I heard the album, but maybe I heard it like once. Because, yeah, Roy, I know Roy Z. I've known Roy Z since 2001. He produced Rob Rock's albums and wrote Rob Rock's music, so I got to talk to him quite a bit, learn a lot from him. So I used to follow just about everything he did, just to keep listening and understanding how he mixed and did stuff. So I'll check that out for sure. It's been a long time. I think, isn't there a song in there called like it's almost like a play on one of their old songs, like Sad Wings of Destiny or something like that, or something. There's another song on there. I do recall it's like a play on the words on one of their old songs. I'll have to remember that. T-Say, my dog, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Land Before, thank you. Reminder to everyone, tomorrow, June 9th, Monday, June 9th at 8 p.m. I said 8 a.m. That didn't happen. 8 p.m. Eastern time. I'll be doing a birthday jam session along with playing the entire album until the bitter end, front to back. Poseidon, thanks, buddy. Evan was feeling that one. There you go, brother. Donald said, that sweep blew my face off before I knew it was gone. I was like, that was a crazy sweep. I'm going to have to go back and listen to that one. Gratitude, thank you so much. Hello, Nose. Lisa says, happy birthday, Rick. Hopefully you have a blessed one. Thank you, Lisa. We'll be back tomorrow. 9 more minutes, it'll be my birthday. But yeah, tomorrow, we'll party up tomorrow, everybody. Mikey, thank you. Carlos Pena, hello to you. Nose, thanks, buddy. Poseidon says, incredible, technical, amazing, John. Just well, thank you, brother. Lisa says, awesome job, Rick. Thank you so much, Lisa. I appreciate you. Justin Q, thanks, brother. Appreciate that very much. Thanks, gratitude. Juju is feeling it. There you go. Evan says, you are bleeding from a Rick. Awesome shit. I feel that. Poseidon's like, the timings, man. Yeah. Speaks, thank you. Jason M, yo, thanks for joining the channel, dude. Appreciate that, brother. Welcome to the VIP access. They're very cool, man. You say if you're a guitar player, I got a bunch of backing tracks you can download and check out. I'm still working on stuff for people that aren't guitar players. I got a few things planned for that. Lisa, thank you so much. Poseidon's like clockwork accuracy. There you go, buddy. I do have some Tag Heuers, man. I'm very into this timing, so I appreciate that, man. Luis Munoz, thank you. Bolo, there you go, brother. Aloha Kitty, got caught a wind of that one. There you go. Tom Code, thanks, bro. Gerardo Matos Poma, thank you, buddy. Hello. Alan, I was like, let's go. What was that? Anti got some cool stuff. Let Stardust know what you made too. Yeah. Stardust make all the good stuff. Bolo said those high notes. Dang, you're so good. Thank you, buddy. Super Helm, good to see you again. Tapia Manacho Seth, thank you, buddy. Alan, thank you. Thanks, Jason. Evan says put that in rotation. Well, yeah, that's a good one. I love the heavy riff in that one too. It's like drop C, I believe it was. Tapio, thanks. Asher, thank you there. Chris Bobo, appreciate that, man. That's awesome to see. Glory, have a great night. Thank you, Lisa. Have a great one out there. Artorius, appreciate you, brother. David Zaso, there you are, man. He says, hello, Rick, good sir. Thank you, brother. Chris says, you're a true showman. Thank you, my friend. Tamoy Sampui, thank you, buddy. Have a blessed night, everyone. Stay safe and blessed. Absolutely, Lisa. God bless you. Thank you so much for your time hanging with us, and we appreciate you. Thank you, Gloria. We'll try. I guess I don't celebrate it, but we'll see if anyone wants to celebrate for me. Martin Barbieri, gracias, amigo. Evan, have a great one, buddy. Take care today. All right, that's enough. We got all the chats. Appreciate all the moderators, Stardust, Gloria, Ju G, Lisa. Thank you so, and Anti, of course. I never see it. I almost forget about you, Anti. But thank you so much, buddy, for hanging with us. Not too bad of a night. 15,000 views tonight, and we got a lot of cool stuff going on. So once again, I'll be back tomorrow night, Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern time, for a birthday jam session and 22nd anniversary of my album being released. We play the entire album tomorrow. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. Come hang out with us tomorrow night, and we'll have a great time. Beyond that, thanks everyone for hanging out with us tonight. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I put videos out every single day. and I go live 5 times a week. And we have a lot of fun here in a great community. So make sure you're coming with us, all right? Anyway, I want y'all to stay safe out there. I want you to be good to each other, and I want you to take care of each other, because that's all we got in this life. So let's do that, and we shall see you tomorrow night. Get ready to party, all right? Have a good one, everybody. We'll see you then.